So, ma'am, can you tell us a little bit about your research in diet and nutrition and what are your key findings in that?
Yeah, so I have done a paper in the diet which is most essential for the basketball, and I have done it. I think it was 3 or 4 years back. Okay, so the basic elements what I have focused about. So what are the eating disorders? Okay, they have mainly focus or mainly go through the sports person. Then the nutrients. Okay, what used to uh, you to take care about to enhance their performance. Okay, so at the end of the day, the findings was like we found that the sports students, especially who stays in Bangalore, those who are staying away from the home, so we see that okay, they lacks a lot of nutrition because every day they'll ended up of like having a lot of junk foods. And we saw that they have a lot of carbohydrate food, but in terms of like protein and fiber rich, they have very less in their diet. So yeah, that's what. And also we saw that okay, most of the students they have a lot of like eating disorder habits. So because sometimes when they have a get anxiety, okay, they will eat a lot of like food, and sometimes they are worried about their self esteem and all those things. Okay, so that was more of like how do they make self awareness about themselves by having all those eating disorders. Yeah.
Also, what was the sample group? I mean, the age and all, and was it just in the university or somewhere out as well?
No, that was done it in from the university itself. So that was the age group between 17 to 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, could you tell us a little about the practical dietary, more like what sports people in particular should actually have to remain fit in order?
See, when you talk about nutrition, we have to take care about okay all six nutrients. Okay, carbohydrate, protein, then fibers, water. Okay, that's all plays a major key role. But when it comes to sports, it depends on the events what they are mainly focused on. Okay, especially when it comes to football and basketball, it's more of like endurance game, and where they need to have a lot of like carbohydrate diet. At the same time, they need to have a protein and fiber as well as. And when it goes to the long distance running, so we have to see that okay, carbohydrate loading is more important than like. So then the diet is different from each sports.
Okay, so it
Yeah,
varies in every
it's
sport.
varies in every sports, and especially when it comes to throws and powerlifting and boxing. Okay, they need a lot of like energy. Okay, they have to go for more of like it's a carb protein diet. Okay, so protein is the one okay which builds the muscles. That is the building blocks. Okay, so actually they have to keep focusing more of the protein and fiber content.
So the research was mostly based on women, or was it
No,
in comparison to men as
yeah,
well?
it was for the men
Okay, it
because
was
that
men.
was the only sample okay which was available. Yes.
I mean, I've also heard that you've given a little bit of talks about women in sports in general. So, what do you have to say about it?
So I didn't keep the talk actually. So we had a talk about sports injuries. Okay, so I had given a talk for the Christ International School, and it was more about the sports injury. But when you talk about women in sports, what I have to say that when you see in general, you could see that in comparatively past couple of like years, I could say that women are taking over the sports. And when you see the result, when you take the Asian Games or National Games or Olympics, you could see that okay, women are excelling performance. And I feel that okay, so this is the time okay, women have to show their power. And then when it comes to sports, we could see that okay, certain places women's sports is not really coming up. So maybe especially cricket. Okay, so I could see that now they have a lot of visibility. Okay, now Indian cricket team is coming up. There are certain areas okay, still we need to have a lot of focus in women place.
Also, how would you compare our university teams? Like, what standard are they on exactly?
To be honest, one thing which I like in Christ University is like, okay, we don't segregate as like, boys or girls. Okay, whatever sports we make it, okay, we'll make sure that, okay, it will be for men, for both men and women. And we don't discriminate as like, okay, gender wise. And when you take the examples, okay, we have 9 sports. You could see that okay, so like they are practicing morning and evening, and we have it in both gender, both girls and boys. And also we'll make sure that whatever tournaments we go, we'll make sure that we'll have an equal number of like participation from men and women as well.
So, finally, ma'am, what advice would you give to the girls who are like upcoming and they love sports but they are a bit hesitant to like participate in it? So any advice for them?
See, being a sportsman, I don't know what is stopping for girls. I don't know, but see, these days, okay, if everything is in our fingertips. So, the only thing is like you have to contribute and take initiative. And now, even you could see that if you go to the parliament and even any places, you could see that okay, the women are actually in a position okay where they can do a lot of things. And that ways, what I needs to do is like don't get hesitate to come out, okay, just come out and prove yourself that okay you are fit into this community.
It's just basically a lot of women and girls in general, when they are of age, when they come into adolescence, they still don't have a lot of confidence. They're still a little underconfident, and that's why they hesitate to participate.
Yes, that's true. Okay, so that is a kind of that thing. I think okay, they have to first they have to get sort of like motivation from their family and their peers and all those things. Okay, and even ideally when you enter into the sports, okay, because it's a new world. Okay, you don't know what exactly happened. It's more of like competitions. You have to go in a mind like you have to kill the opponent. Okay, so that sort of like mentality. Yeah, actually the mind plays a very crucial role. And so first you have to focus yourself and make sure that okay I have to win this, and a lot of dedication and hard work is a lot on the way. What I could see that is most of the times we fail even after many years of like practice. We fail. Okay, so that time many of the girls I would see that okay many of especially female athletes okay they lose their lose their interest, and they'll go off even other things also, family pressure. And when they turn on like 2023, okay, parents look for their marriage, and then after marriage okay so they have kids and all those things. Okay, that also prevents from getting them from all those sports. Okay, that could be maybe one of the reasons. Yeah.
That'll be all. Thank you so
Yeah,
much, ma'am.
thank you. Yeah.